Hi Aquarius, welcome to reading. This is the Seeker's reading, and this is for Aquarius all placements. If you find yourself here, there is definitely a message for you. Okay, so the Seeker's reading is really about your ascension, right? And what's going on with that and what you can kind of do to accelerate your ascension, but also surrender to it. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the first half here, and then the second half you can watch on the Seekers tier of the membership, okay? The YouTube membership. The information to join is in the description box. Yes, yes, and yes. So let's get started. All right, Spirit. We'll pull 3. You may resonate with all 3 or 1 or 2. First out is attachment, 17. Intuition, 21. Oh, that's so interesting. I have something for that. And Magus. All right, number 2, the Magician. Oh, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. All right, so I'm going to pull the tarot cards for each one first. I'm already hearing with attachments, releasing what is keeping you from moving forward. I'm noticing attachments like on the neck and then over here behind the back of the neck. So I'm feeling like it's energy of releasing the back of the third eye where the occipital bone is. I think I'm saying that correctly. It's the bottom of your skull. And also the bottom of your throat, so the back of your throat chakra. Yeah. They're also in your nose, so that center, yeah. I really feel it's this energy of you either learning about pressure points or maybe you're doing acupuncture, but you actually pressing on different pressure points to release stuck energy. It almost is this energy of you setting the attention to always be aligned to spirit, to your heart, moving forward. And it's the Pegasus energy as well. So raising in your vibration. So a lot of you right now are healing things that were lowering your vibration, transmuting them. Yeah, and look at that, coming into that completion. Coming into completion to really achieve your emotional fulfillment. And taking action on your intuitive hits. I'm hearing my fire is burning bright, and I'm cutting away anything that is not emotionally fulfilling me. It's time for me to take flight. I rise above all. I'm hearing shining new star. This is number 17 as well, too. There might have been some, because in this 10 of Cups card, right, there's 2 people. Energy of the octopus and the jellyfish in this card coming through, and the energy of the bear spirit. So a lot of you guys are working with the elemental kingdom right now, a lot of animals. But it feels like there's been some hard things to really cut away. It's almost like you felt like it was cut, and then you come to find out, excuse me, you come to find out you got to go deeper. It's a process of evolvement, is how they're saying it. Not forcing and just really learning to surrender, but also actively following your intuition to take your power back. There's also this energy coming in of, I walk by faith, not by sight, because they're both blindfolded in that as well. So I'm also feeling too that in order for you to have this emotional fulfillment, right, you really have to follow your intuition and cut away what you need to cut away. And release trickery. Asking for divine discernment. Asking for your psychic awareness to be increased so that you can feel your heart even more. But I also feel it's this energy of determination that's coming through as well. Like, determined to follow your path to your highest fulfillment, your highest joy. I also feel like it's this energy of animal spirits helping you to fight, helping to strengthen you. And it's so interesting because normally the bear is in hibernation, right? During the winter time. But he's wearing the bear, like cloaked in the bear's ferocity, ferociousness. So there might be also some hidden anger that is stopping you from following your intuition as well. And almost it's this energy of letting spirit fight for you. So a big process of surrendering control. Yeah, and then once you get to that, you come over here to Intuition 21, and you have the Divine Goddess, you have the full moon fully illuminated, right? Your hand is in the water, so you're receiving. And you're also at rest. So there's definitely a peace after you kind of get through whatever this energy is, that you have to release the attachments, maybe even releasing attachments to your emotional fulfillment, releasing the how, the when, the where, the what, that kind of energy, releasing results, surrendering results. I'm also hearing like, get entangled in my love. So there might be some tough emotional attachments that it's time for you to release so that you can come into this energy of heightened intuition. And also the beaver spirit is here. So in meditation, what I saw was, it was so cute. It was like 3 beavers, and they were kind of like on a side of a cliff, and they had these ropes, and they're like tugging these ropes. And I looked over, and they were bringing the dam down. Okay, they were bringing it down, and it was like letting the water just flow. And once they, like, with all their might, they just pulled. So number 3 is definitely important as well. So this ends up being 3 7s. So you might be seeing that as well, like divine truths coming through. So that way you can flow. And when you're flowing, your intuition, your psychic abilities automatically increase, right? So you just feel like you know what to do, when to do it. You know when to rest. You know when to act. And also you're in the energy of receiving. I am feeling goddess, like the goddess energy, but in this one, it's almost, it's the maiden. So it's a beautiful rebirth that is coming in as well, right? I'm hearing Big Top Pee Wee. What is it? The stars at night shine so bright. Something of Texas, something like that. Maybe you live in Texas or you're planning to visit Texas or something. Also, energy coming through for Sirius. The song, what is it? It's by Fora and Janae Aiko, and it's like, I can't remember the name of the song offhand right now, but in it says match made in Sirius. Okay, so I feel like also what's happening is there's some kind of I'm hearing true love, but there's also there's something that you're about to be matched with. All right, so that's also why some of you guys are going through a lot of transformation right now, like a lot of transmutation, a lot of clearing old energy, increasing meditation, increasing sleep, increasing your self-love, self-care stuff, or it might be actually changing, and that's also what's causing this illumination. You know, doing more meditations in silence to calm your ego, to calm your masculine energy, to allow it to kind of rest. So I almost feel like now the water's running, you know, and it's coming. Look, this water is coming out of the tree. So it's flowing and you're receiving. I also notice that this is a pine tree as well. So abundance coming into you. And because it's so small, I feel like it's coming in slowly, but it's going to end up being this like huge pool of abundance and blessings and miracles, a pool of emotional fulfillment. And when you're emotionally fulfilled and satisfied, your manifestations just start coming in because you're in the energy of openness and receiving. And I remember, I think it was a couple readings ago, it was, I trust myself to see the truth. You know, even though she's not looking at the moon, I almost feel like she's receiving from the moon energy. Is this a rose? No, it's a different kind of flower. I'm not really sure what kind of flower that is, but I just heard drapery, you know. So some of you guys might be thinking about getting a new tattoo or changing your hair, or you just you might even be changing up your style of clothing as well, and just coming even more into your authentic self. So in meditation, what happened is once the dam was kind of pulled away, it wasn't broken, it was pulled away, right? It let the water flow, and then what came in is divine presence was pouring even more water into, like, the waterfall is how it looked to me, and it was just like pouring down. So definitely a lot more upgrades are going to be coming in as well for that crown chakra, the third eye, and the throat chakra, helping you also to release attachments and to purify your energy out. Yeah, Four of Earth. Oh, this is so beautiful. I love this. So Four of Pentacles. And her hands are open and receiving. Look at that. She also has wisdom, and it's fairy energy coming in again, right? Helping you to open and receive divine abundance, because all the pentacles in this deck are above, right? And it's like pouring down, but it's also hovering. So I feel like there's definitely abundance that's waiting to come into you, but Spirit is helping you to release your abundance blocks that are keeping you from opening and receiving. She's also standing on a rock, I see. I feel like there's it looks like a spiral down here as well. So I feel like your ancestors are definitely coming in to help you ground in your manifestations. So you receive inspiration for creating prosperity and abundance in your life through the energy of joy and happiness and fulfillment for the highest and greatest good of all, right? And so your divine team, your ancestors, your angels, your guides are all helping you to open to receive this and to really ground it in. Again, it's coming in with that having faith that is just as small as a mustard seed can move mountains. And I feel like there's almost maybe an upgrade. The word that came through was reactivation of your inner child. So maybe you went through a period where you kind of weren't tapping into the playfulness of life, the playfulness of your energy, the playfulness of playing the game of life. 8 of water, yeah. So I almost feel like releasing emotional attachments and then coming in and walking away from anything that is stopping your flow of abundance, right? And look, there goes the ship. If you didn't watch your ships are coming in reading, it might be time to watch it or to rewatch it. And in this one, the treasure is here and it's open, right? And divine connection coming in. Let me look at this card a little bit more. I definitely feel there's going to be some kind of travel that may be involved in allowing your flow of abundance to come in. All right? Because I almost feel like he's waiting. She is waiting for the ship to come in, but it looks like there's shallow water here, so the ship can't actually like dock, right? And so I almost feel like Spirit is going to supply like that little boat that you have to get on, so that way you can get on the ship with your treasure and travel to a new place. Okay? Also, there's going to be definitely a big, the back of your heart chakra is clearing right now. So you may feel a lot of tightness in your upper back, and you may feel different pains and that kind of thing. And it's only so that you can breathe into that to let it go. I just heard A Promise of a New Day. What song is that? Promise of a New Day. Is that Cherish by Madonna? I'm not sure if that's it or not. If you know, definitely comment. Let's see. Now the Magus. So this is the Magician card in this deck. And it's actually number 2, which is so interesting. Because 2 can represent transformation, partnership. It usually, for me, represents High Priestess energy as well. But this is this alchemical transformation, you know, and you pulling down inspiration and pouring it into your cup. Okay, so that's also what's going to happen when this energy starts to flow, is more inspiration is going to come in. I just heard passive income. You just got to believe in yourself, I heard. And there's also a mind thing coming in with this. It's like when you see or feel yourself doubting that something might be possible for you, reaffirming to yourself that, one, I'm possible, reaffirming to yourself that anything is possible. Also, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me is coming through as well. And you really releasing the fear of your own power, releasing the fear of your power of manifestation, releasing your fear and your ability to transform anything in your life. You know, a lot of times we fear our own power because we're afraid of the unknown. We're afraid of what it may create for us, you know. And so when you feel yourself being afraid, really examine that and purify it out and see if you're afraid because you don't want to manifest something that is going to cause harm or struggle or stress, right? So when you fear that, that's exactly what you're manifesting. So it's going to be important for you to raise your hands up to spirit and to receive, and then come down. Actually, as you're walking, this is a great thing to do. You can put your hand in the prayer mudra, or the Christ mudra, okay? And you can have one hand up and one hand down. And so I would do my receiving hand, which is my non-dominant hand, and then I would do my right hand down to the earth, and then pulling that energy down into the earth. And while you're doing that, allowing yourself to be purified and to be cleansed out. And then also what's going to happen is your desires are going to start to come in, and then you detaching from all of your manifestations, all of your desires, all your burdens, all your worries, everything, just emptying it out into the earth. All right, things that need to be released, things that are not in alignment with your higher self, will be neutralized and transformed into new energy. Things that are in aligned with your higher self and aligned with your divine plan for this lifetime will be seated, right? I also feel it's this energy of learning more about who you are. So you might be doing a lot more reading, guided reading. You might be doing a lot more watching of different Egyptian stuff or Greek or Celtic, that kind of thing, and just learning about the magicians of that time, or the high priestess of that time, or the goddesses of that time, or just the civilizations of that time, but really learning about alchemy and how it's been done throughout the ages. And I feel like that's activating for you. Okay, so either you're doing it or it's a suggestion, especially when you're reading different books and things like this. It's going to be activating for you, really helping you to tap into your source, to tap into your invisible supply, to tap into your power of transmutation and alchemy, to fill your cup. Ooh, yeah. So I almost feel like, I just heard it too. Delays are over. So whatever's been kind of going slow, it's going to be speeding up. You might even be seeing right now in your reality that things are just speeding up. Your manifestations are speeding up. You might even see the people around you, their manifestations speeding up. All right. And for some of you guys, if you're watching other people and you're looking at them and you're like, wow, they're growing so fast, really bring that back in, give them joy, okay? And make sure that you're not in a place of wanting what someone else has, because that will delay, right? And I feel like you're mastering your thoughts and mastering your emotions, and you're understanding that. What God has done for another, God is now doing for me too, and more. Or you can replace it with like the universe or the earth, however you want to say that. I also feel, and I'm hearing this is 10, this 8 and this 2 is 10. So good fortune coming in really fast as well by you harnessing your power. So the philosopher's stone is coming up really. Yeah. And then we got, these two came out together, so we're going to just kind of keep it. And this is also 7-7, all right? So the 7 of Cups coming out with the Tower. So I almost feel like, too, by you doing, calling your power down, or even just doing your hand up like that or up like this, all right, while you're sitting down, and just allowing the energy to come into you, and then you just grounding it out and releasing all doubt, releasing all uncertainty. You're going to definitely have a quick moment where you're just allowing things to just fall, okay? It's going to look different in everybody's reality, what tower falls down. But whatever it is, it's leading to another moment of resurrection, right? With the 16, I'm also seeing 8-8. So really helping you to remove your abundance blocks. Helping you to feel worthy and deserving of being compensated for your gifts, your skills, your talents, your knowledge, your experience, however that plays out for you. Because also right now, Spirit is saying that your Queen of Wands energy, your ability to attract, is very strong at this time. Oh wow, so I just noticed with the 16, yeah, with the 16 and the 8, that's 3 8s coming in. I almost, yeah, there goes the other 8, because right? Wow, so yeah, abundance going to be coming in fast. And Spirit says, remember that every ending is a new beginning. When one door closes, a window opens, right? Nothing is too good to last. Nothing is too good to be true. Nothing is too good for you, okay? What is coming through. So a lot of perspective shifting is coming in as you release emotional attachments to fulfillment. And also, too, I almost feel like some of you guys are going to be finding yourself being fulfilled in different ways, because now you're allowing yourself to adventure within, right? And then follow your intuition. Also with you really opening and receiving and not being afraid of what the truth is, even if the truth means you have to start over, right? In some way, shape, or form. And Spirit says that you have the ability to manifest everything that you need just by allowing yourself to receive. Okay? I just heard, watch out, here it comes. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Okay? So I also feel like some of the things that you've been wanting, that you've been really waiting for, are about to come in. So whatever you're doing, don't stop before you get your manifestation. Keep doing the things that you're doing, because there's something big that is going to be coming into you with this energy. And maybe the biggest thing is you trusting. You know, we talked about this. I can't remember what reading it was, but it was like the blessing is you just knowing that everything is going to work out, that all is well, and you being in that vibration, you're transmuting that fear and that doubt into trust and confidence and love, raising your vibration, calling back your power, and finally using your power to not only see the things that you want in your life to create a life filled of happiness and joy, but also to grow the seeds that you've already planted. I'm seeing like the concrete, and you know how that one picture in the little leaf can grow out of the concrete. It's that kind of energy. I also saw, we went on a waterfall hike, and I saw that there was like this I think it was like slate or shale, I don't know, but it was like layers of rock, and it was like huge rock. And it was so interesting because not only was moss growing on the rock, but there was fern growing out of the rock. And it was like, wow, I've never seen that. And it was quite beautiful. So it's kind of like that. You know, I almost feel like people are going to be almost amazed at your good fortune. Okay, which also may cause tower moments in your life, because you may have to make choices as well, as far as who's gonna ride with you this leg, you know, who was here for a season, a reason, or if they're here for a lifetime. And you standing in your power with a pure heart and a pure mind, allowing yourself to just let it go, you know. And nothing is ever lost. It's always replaced with something better. Okay? Yeah. All right, so I'm going to end it here, and then on the Seekers member site, we're going to go through the animal spirit cards, and we're also going to channel from our flower oracle as well. All right, let me know what resonated for you, what hit for you. If it did resonate, hit the like button, leave me a comment, okay? And just thank you so much. Namaste, guys.